But why not try and eat right from the beginning in order to not actually get sick in the first place?
Insulin is causing obesity, and obesity is causing cancer, or you could say insulin is causing both the obesity and the cancer. In either case, you have insulin as the starting point.
So the idea is that if we keep our body at an alkaline state, we have more energy and we're less likely to get sick.
An oncologist once told me something I'll never forget. He leaned in and said, "Most diseases thrive when oxygen disappears." And he wasn't just guessing. He was quoting Otto Warburg, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist who cracked part of the cancer code over 90 years ago.
Warburg, who was he?
Sure. Otto Warburg was a brilliant German scientist. He was born in the late 19th century, and his father was a famous Jewish physicist.
Warburg discovered that low oxygen inside your cells isn't just a symptom. It's often where disease begins. And today, science is finally catching up. Before we dive in, where are you watching from? Drop your country or city in the comments. I'd love to see how far Warburg's work is reaching. In this video, you'll discover Warburg's 8 daily rules to oxygenate your body, reduce inflammation, and create an internal environment where disease struggles to survive, especially cancer. Thanks to Warburg, who discovered that cancer cells have altered metabolism and can survive with less oxygen.
So everyone was now focusing on the oncogenes and what do they do? And it's taken us a long time to figure out what they do. Now that we know what they do, is they pretty much alter metabolism.
These aren't extreme changes. We're talking about small, powerful habits like breathing better, eating smarter, and moving with purpose. And every single one of them is backed by science. So if you're ready to feel lighter, live longer, and energize your body the natural way, let's count them down. Rule number 1. Start your day with warm lemon water. Every night while you sleep, your body works overtime to repair, detoxify, and reset. But when you wake up, your cells are slightly dehydrated, your organs are still in rest mode, and your digestive system hasn't kicked in yet. That's why what you drink first thing in the morning can change everything. Starting your day with warm lemon water gives your body the perfect head start. It gently flushes your organs, hydrates your tissues, and may help support hydration and digestion. While lemons are acidic, some believe they can have alkalizing effects after being metabolized, though scientific evidence for this is limited. It's like pressing the reset button before your first bite of breakfast. And science agrees. Research shows that proper hydration improves oxygen transport throughout the body, supporting optimal cellular function. The warmth of the water may help stimulate digestion more effectively than cold water.
It's extremely beneficial to take, especially if you're at the gym or you are just trying to oxygenate your cells more or just feel more energy, because the more oxygen that's in your body, ultimately, it's going to be the better that you feel.
So what does this look like in real life? Simple. Just squeeze half a lemon into a glass of warm, not hot, water, and drink it before anything else. It wakes up your body, supports hydration, and sets your energy for the rest of the day. Quick question. Have you ever tried lemon water first thing in the morning? And if you have, did you actually notice a difference? Drop your experience in the comments. At the end of the day, lemon water is a great start, but good health requires more than just hydration. Coming up next, we'll talk about the one meal that floods your body with vitamins, minerals, and oxygen-rich chlorophyll, a daily salad. Rule number 2, eat one big salad per day. If warm lemon water is your body's morning reset button, then your daily salad is its cellular shield. Think of it this way. Every forkful of leafy greens is like a microdose of medicine. Spinach, kale, arugula, they're not just low in calories, they're loaded with potassium, magnesium, fiber, and chlorophyll. And chlorophyll isn't just a buzzword. It's what gives plants their green color, and it has structural similarities to hemoglobin, helping support oxygen utilization in your blood, helping cells function at their highest level. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Research has found that diets rich in leafy green vegetables are associated with improved vascular health and lower inflammation markers. In plain terms, better circulation, better nutrient delivery, and fewer of the internal fires that lead to chronic disease. So, how do you build the ultimate oxygen-boosting salad? Start with a big handful of raw greens like spinach, mixed spring leaves, or kale. Add fresh cucumbers, along with a hint of parsley or cilantro. Top it off with olive oil and lemon juice instead of those creamy dressings, which are often packed with additives. Keep it clean, light, and colorful. Now I'm curious, what's your go-to base for salads? Are you a team spinach or kale? Or do you have a secret favorite? Drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas. That said, here's something most people don't realize. You can eat all the greens in the world, but one acidic snack can undo a lot of that progress. So, coming up next, we'll uncover the everyday snacks that secretly spike inflammation and how to swap them without sacrificing taste. Rule number 3, avoid acidic snacks. These are the chips, crackers, cookies, basically, anything that comes in a crinkly bag and tastes like instant comfort. The problem? These ultra-processed foods don't just taste good, they leave behind acidic byproducts that disrupt your internal balance, spike inflammation, reduce your cell's ability to hold onto oxygen, and the worst of all, spike the insulin level.
Elevated level of insulin, and I think it could actually inspire metabolic health if people, feared insulin the way they fear other carcinogens. So
it's like giving your bloodstream a sugar crash and an acid bath at the same time. Research has linked diets high in processed foods with increased inflammation markers and metabolic dysfunction.
Who are obese are much more likely to get cancer. There's 13 cancers that have been strongly linked to obesity. And at the same time, we have high levels of insulin linked to cancer through these correlation studies.
Translation: that mid-afternoon snack might feel like fuel, but it's quietly draining your body's defenses. So, what can you do? Start by swapping just one acidic snack each day. Instead of chips, try roasted almonds. Instead of a candy bar, grab some dried mango or a spirulina bite. Even seaweed snacks can be a surprisingly satisfying crunch that supports your body instead of stressing it. Here's a quick check-in. What's the one snack you reach for without even thinking? Chips? Cookies? Granola bars? Be honest and then think about what you could swap it with today. And here's the good news. Rebalancing your internal chemistry doesn't require perfection. It just needs consistency. And your next tool is something you already have. No recipe, no grocery list, no equipment required. Just movement. Let's talk about what happens when you get your body in motion, even for just 15 minutes a day. Rule number 4, move daily, even just 15 minutes. You don't need a gym membership, you don't need to hire a personal trainer, and no, you don't have to run a marathon either. The truth is, what your body really craves is simple movement. Just 15 minutes a day of consistent movement can have a huge impact on your health. And I'm not talking about grueling workouts, just the basics. When you move, you're doing so much more than just burning calories. Every time you get your body moving, you're delivering fresh oxygen to your cells, giving your system a vital oxygen boost. It's like you're providing a shot of energy straight to your cells. You're also helping your lymphatic system flow, which supports your body's ability to detoxify by flushing out waste and excess. In addition, you're strengthening your mitochondria, the little powerhouses inside each of your cells that fuel your body and help you feel energized. Here's an analogy for you. Think of your blood as the delivery guy and oxygen as the package. Now, imagine you're waiting for that package to arrive. If you don't move, the delivery guy can't get to your door. Without movement, the oxygen can't be delivered to the cells where it's needed most. It's that simple. Research published in physiology journals has shown that regular physical activity improves the body's oxygen utilization and enhances cellular function. This doesn't mean you have to commit to an hour-long workout session or sweat it out at the gym. No, it's about moving consistently throughout your day. Taking a brisk walk after lunch, doing a couple of stretches between meetings, or even dancing to a song while you make breakfast. All of these things can make a difference. It's not about doing it perfectly every time. It's about making it a daily habit. Now, here's your challenge. Figure out what movement works for you. It doesn't have to be fancy or complicated. Maybe it's a 5-minute stretch in the middle of your workday, or taking a quick walk around the block after dinner. Maybe you love dancing and can fit in a song or two in the kitchen. Whatever it is, just keep it moving. What's your go-to movement? How do you sneak in those little moments of activity? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know how you get your body moving throughout the day. And don't go anywhere. Up next, we'll dive into the one oxygen-boosting habit that almost everyone forgets. It's simple, it's free, and it's going to make a huge difference for your energy levels. Stay tuned. Rule number 5. Deep breathing plus fresh air. Here's the truth. Most people aren't breathing, they're just surviving. We take shallow, stressed out breaths all day long, glued to screens, shoulders tight, lungs barely moving. And yet, breath is the most direct way to flood your body with oxygen. It's free, it's instant, and it's criminally underused. Otto Warburg's core discovery was that disease thrives in environments with low oxygen levels. So if we want to live long and stay strong, we need to breathe like we mean it. Start with this. Step outside in the morning. Let fresh air hit your lungs, then try this rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do that for just 5 rounds. That's it. It signals your nervous system to relax, lowers cortisol, and helps your cells absorb oxygen more efficiently. Research in Frontiers in Medicine has found that diaphragmatic breathing can help reduce oxidative stress and improve antioxidant status in the body. That's huge. And one more thing, mouth breathing, not your friend. Breathing through your nose filters air, warms it, and helps regulate your nervous system. So be honest, are you a nose breather or a mouth breather? Drop your answer in the comments. No shame, just awareness. Because once your breath is working for you, it's time to clean up one of the biggest threats hiding in plain sight, the kind of protein you put on your plate. Rule number 6. Eat clean, lean protein, or go meatless. Let's talk about protein, the building blocks of life, and sometimes the silent wrecking crew. See, not all protein is created equal. Warburg's research hinted that cells become acidic and oxygen deprived when they're under metabolic stress. And guess what? That stress often starts on your plate. When you load up on fried, fatty meats, bacon, sausage, and greasy burgers, you're not just feeding yourself. You're feeding inflammation. These foods are acid-forming, hard to digest, and clog up your system with toxic byproducts. On the flip side, clean protein, like grilled fish, lentils, or quinoa, helps preserve muscle, supports tissue repair, and keeps your inner pH balanced. Studies have shown that lean meats and plant proteins are associated with lower inflammation markers compared to processed meats. You don't have to go full vegan overnight. Just swap one heavy meal for something lighter. Try lentil soup instead of meat stew. Go for grilled salmon over a fast food burger. And here's a challenge. Could you go meatless one day a week? Or swap just one meal for a plant-based option? If you're up for it, type yes in the comments, because small changes stack up fast. Clean protein builds you from the inside out, but some so-called healthy vegetables, they're sneakier than you think. Rule number 7, avoid high-starch vegetables. Alright, it's time to bust a big myth. Just because something grows in the ground doesn't automatically mean it's good for your health. Sounds surprising, right? But when it comes to high-starch vegetables like white potatoes, corn, and even some types of squash, the truth is a little more complicated. These vegetables might seem innocent, maybe even healthy, but inside your body, they behave quite differently. Once you eat them, they break down quickly into glucose, which causes a spike in your blood sugar levels. That's bad enough on its own. But here's where it gets worse. They leave behind an acidic residue that creates exactly the type of internal environment Otto Warburg warned us about. A perfect breeding ground for disease and inflammation.
The foods tend to have all these preservatives and chemicals and is junk food or whatnot. That brings the body more into an acidic state.
And it doesn't stop there. Research has shown that high-starch foods can contribute to insulin resistance, which affects your body's metabolism. When your cells are forced to deal with this excess acid, they struggle to absorb oxygen efficiently. And when cells can't breathe properly, your whole body starts to feel the effects.
When you become insulin resistant, you're getting more and more insulin, but it's less effective, and so your blood sugar is rising as well, right? So now you've got a lot of blood sugar, high blood sugar all the time, chronically, same as insulin.
Now, let's get real. How often are you reaching for potatoes? Maybe you have them several nights a week, or perhaps corn is a staple in almost every meal. If that's the case, it's time to think about making a change. Instead of mashed potatoes, why not try cauliflower mash? It's lighter, lower in starch, and still packs a punch in terms of taste. For corn, try swapping it out for zucchini or roasted Brussels sprouts. Both are fantastic low-starch alternatives. Even eggplant can step in as a versatile, healthy option that keeps things fresh and pH balanced. Let's be honest. How often do you reach for those high-starch veggies like potatoes and corn? Could you commit to just one veggie swap this week to help lower your body's acidity? Drop your answer in the comments. If you've already nailed this and are already enjoying the benefits of those veggie swaps, awesome. Keep it up. You're on your way to mastering the habits that help you live healthier and longer. And now that your food's in check, along with your movement and breath, we're about to finish strong. There's one final habit that ties everything together, and it might be the one thing you're overlooking most. Stick around because this last piece is key to making all your efforts really pay off. Rule number 8. Drink 2 liters of warm, alkaline water daily. Let's finish strong with something that's as simple as it gets, but trust me, it's absolutely powerful. Water. You've heard it a million times. Hydration is crucial for your health, right? But let's dig deeper. Proper hydration is essential for delivering oxygen to your cells, eliminating toxins, and supporting metabolism. It's not just about filling up a glass and gulping it down. It's about drinking water that helps deliver oxygen to your cells, promotes better digestion, and keeps your body's internal environment balanced. Now, I know 2 liters a day sounds like a lot, but hear me out. It's a game changer. Studies suggest that adequate hydration can enhance nutrient absorption and improve cellular function. While the evidence for alkaline water specifically providing health benefits beyond regular water is limited, staying well hydrated is undeniably important for overall health.
Alkaline water. What are the benefits of alkaline water and why drink it? The reason it's so important is because when you drink alkaline water, you put yourself in an alkaline state. Why do I want to be in an alkaline state? I'll tell you. The reason you want to be in an alkaline state is because when you're in that state, you don't tend to get sick as often. What? Sounds so simple.
And here's the bonus. Some research suggests that warm water works better for your body than cold water. Think about it. Cold water actually slows down digestion and absorption, which means your body has to work harder to process the food. On the other hand, warm water flows more easily through your system, aiding in smoother digestion and better detoxification. You can even make it more effective by adding a bit of lemon, cucumber, or a pinch of sea salt for an extra flavor boost. Let's be real for a second. How often do you actually drink 2 liters of water a day? Or are you more likely to survive on coffee or tea, hoping that counts? I get it, life's busy, and it's easy to overlook hydration. But if you're serious about living longer and feeling better, now's the time to rethink your water habits. Drop a comment below and let me know. Are you committed to hitting that 2-liter goal every day? Let's see how many of you are ready to stay hydrated and energized for better health. Now, let's talk about the final takeaway. Otto Warburg cracked the code on cancer metabolism nearly a century ago, and the science today continues to explore his discoveries. Disease simply doesn't thrive in a body that's well oxygenated, well nourished, and properly hydrated. These 8 rules are simple, but they work because they're rooted in science. Start with just one of these habits. Maybe it's the warm lemon water in the morning, or adding more greens to your meals. Over time, as you stack these habits, you'll feel lighter, more energized, and most importantly, more resilient. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. So, which of these habits are you going to start with? Or maybe you're already doing some of them and want to build on them. Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you think. If you're serious about this, drop oxygen if you're ready to energize your body, or balance if you're taking it step by step, one habit at a time. And if you want to get your hands on my full printable tracker with Warburg's 8 rules, just comment Warburg Guide below, and I'll send it to you. Before you go, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It helps more than you know. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly tips on living a healthier, longer life based on real science. Share this video with someone who could use a simple reset, and comment on your favorite takeaway.